Welcome to the 2024 PDGA United States Women's Disc Golf Championships. We're sitting here in Mint Disc headquarters in Austin, Texas. I'm Grant Zellner alongside Krissie Fountain. Kristen, I want to introduce you properly. I have no idea how to do that because your job title has so many hyphens in it. It's a paragraph in and of itself. For this moment, what is your job title?
I think in this moment, my job title is event organizer.
Event organizer slash chief panicker.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Nearly 350 competitors,
Yes.
some of whom are here on site, others scattered about 5 or 6 different courses around the Austin, Texas and Round Rock, Texas area. And tee times, some of them are out on the course as we speak. It's raining outside, but as for right now, if I'm not mistaken, we're kind of okay with that. I mean, there's not any lightning, there's no tornadoes on the horizon. Yeah. We can play in some, wet conditions, but it also looks like the weather's going to keep improving over the weekend. So we're going to have a great time down there.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. A little rain can't keep us down.
A little rain can't keep us down. People beginning to file in here at what is sort of the feature course, if you will, but simply because that's where the top professional divisions will be playing here at Sprinkle Valley. This is a course that went in very recently, along with at least one other course in the docket. You all have been busy over the last couple of years getting this ready, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. This course didn't exist whenever we put the bid in for U.S. Women's in November of 2022. It was just a figment of our imaginations. And, we knew there was a ton of potential. We had seen the land. It was kind of perfect knowing that U.S. Women's was coming up because we were kind of able to build the course essentially for this event. Obviously, we'll keep making improvements and keep making alterations, but I think that we had this event in mind whenever Michaels was going through and designing the courses or the course itself.
Well, and you also got a chance to do a lot of really great research over the course of a couple of years, even traveling to other PDGA majors, seeing how things were done. And in the course of that, you were at the most recent United States Women's Disc Golf Championship. It was only 6 months ago. A quirk of the schedule means there wasn't quite a year gap between the two for the 2023 edition, the 2024 edition. But as you were there at the 2023 edition, you got to witness in person a really incredible historical moment. You got to see Kristin Tattar put the finishing touches on the year Grand Slam. So for one of the first times, if not the first time, at least on the women's side of the bracket, we had one woman win every single PDGA major for which she was eligible during the calendar year. And that was quite a feat. So cool. Let's take a look back at what happened. Welcome to the 2023 PDGA United States Women's Disc Golf Championships. From Burlington, North Carolina, Grant Zellner alongside Sarah Nicholson. We have got some incredible golf for you this week.
This is one of my most favorite events of the year. 68 women, the first year that I played in 2008, so for there to be 340, it was amazing.
Noteworthy, of course, Kristin Tattar has a chance to not only win this event for the second time, but also to do something very, very rare in all of sports, what they call the Grand Slam. Yesterday in FA1, Brooke Johnson out of White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Here she is on the 5th. Lengthy putt for birdie, drops that one home. She is decidedly in the mix at 7 under par. FP40 division, where Jennifer Allen got off to a very hot start at the 6th. Jennifer, power to spare out the gap and into the open.
Yeah, she could have taken a nap and still made it down there.
It's just a little jumper to get into the shadow of the basket. Action from the juniors. Hot fire being shot all over the property here from our junior divisions. Shelby Birdie Cohen. I mean, what a middle name.
Oh, I wish that was my middle name.
Perfect middle name for a disc golfer. Nearly 100 points above her rating in FJ 15. A couple of legends duking it out in the FP 50 division. Des Redding and Juliana Korver.
I mean, these women have been battling it out for decades at this point, so it's just exciting to watch.
Final day of the 2023 PDGA U.S. Women's Disc Golf Championship.
No lead is safe. Like every hole, if you had a hiccup, it was usually multiple strokes given up, not just one. So I'm so excited to watch this battle take place today.
What a beautiful opening drive.
And now, Kayla Hess.
What a Amazing week. You've done it. Great job, Kayla. So much excitement.
And Jennifer, getting handed a trophy by a member of the Wallace family. That was Chuck Wallace. He's Mom and Old Man Wallace's son.
For a clean sweep of the majors in 2023. Kristen Tatar in. She is your United States Women's Disc Golf Champion.
Krissie, we go into that clip talking about Kristen Tatar, but one of the most beautiful things about this event is all of the other divisions competing in the event. We got to see highlights of juniors, masters level players. There are amateur divisions in play. Talk about the camaraderie and the family aspect of this event.
Yeah, man, I have goosebumps still just watching that. That was incredible. So many good memories. There's just something special about a women's event, you know, being together last night at the opening ceremonies and just, it's like a family reunion almost. And, you know, no matter what course that you go visit or no matter what round it is, or if it's raining or shining, you're going to hear people laughing and cheering and, you know, just encouraging each other in competition. And so U.S. Women's just creates this amazing atmosphere for these women to play. And it's just such an incredible opportunity for us to get to showcase them at our favorite courses in Austin.
Well, yesterday on our partners at Disc Golf Network, we had a press conference. And in that press conference, not only professional players, we had players from several other divisions featured in that press conference. We're going to go to several highlights from that chance to talk to people. We're going to start, though, with the pros and begin with our defending champion, Kristen Tatar. Let's take a listen to what she had to say yesterday.
First of all, it's just exciting to play a major this early in the year. Yeah, it's a fun little course. You have to be super accurate here. And to be honest, I haven't really thought about like defending anything because it sounds very weird. I don't know. It sounds like I have something and I have to defend it. But I mean, I'm just here. I try to do my best. Whatever comes out of it, it is what it is. And I will try to keep that mentality and just be focused and centered and not give out my energy to unnecessary things and just believe that everything will work out in my favor, whatever result it will be.
Kristen Tatar, of course, last year's Grand Slam winner, but if you go back further than 2023 and into 2022, she's actually won 5 PDGA majors in a row. This would be a 6th in a row, tying her with none other than Juliana Korver, who also at one point in her career won 6 PDGA majors in a row. It's like the finish line for different goals and different highlights of a career keep on getting out in front of Kristen Tatar, and she continues to have something to play for. What has that meant for the game, the women's game in general, having a player like Kristen leading the way over the last calendar year or so?
I think what's so incredible about Kristen is just how humble and how grounded she is. But she's also still so dominant. You know, she gets on the course and, you know, she holds nothing back. She leaves it all out there. And what an inspiration for anybody, you know, from the juniors who are here competing to get to see their favorite player to maybe the older ladies who, you know, have someone like that to watch and to learn from. She's just such an incredible force in our game while still being so level-headed and humble. And I just think that our sport is so lucky to have her. And I'm so happy that her home country, Estonia, just really puts her up on that pedestal and really recognizes her for everything she's accomplished. It's really special.
Another inspirational character, if you will, in the game of women's golf, especially as of late, Owen Scoggins. Owen winning events at different levels, winning Masters events, winning Disc Golf Pro Tours events just a week ago. Took down a Disc Golf Pro Tour event right here in this very city. Now competing in the FPO division. She's got her sights set on a title. She's got the game to do it. She's overcome a bit of an injury during the course of the off season. Owen is ready to go. So, of course, we had to get Owen's take on things leading into this major championship.
Does it mean anything different to you that this
tournament has an M next to it, that it's a major. Would it mean anything compared to winning in Austin versus winning U.S. Women's, or is it the same in your mind?
No, it's not the same. This is the boss right here. This is
the boss.
Yeah, this is the boss. That one is a manager.
Yeah.
This is the boss.
This is the last tier of tournament that you need for your career on. What would it mean for you to become a major champion in the FPO division?
Oh, you gonna see me just like, who knows? I might just like pick my bat and throw out in the air, or just like throw my disc over the place. Hold on. If I win, you might see something weird out from me serve it. It's gonna be big time because I'm looking for this one for so long.
Yeah.
And like I said, like this course, I think I have like 50-50 chance. And as long as a lot of people like have a 50 chance also. It can be anybody, but also I'm not thinking like, oh, I win last week, that's mean I'm gonna win this week. I'm not thinking like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I understand world very well. Like, it's your week. If not, it's not, you know. But whatever who winning, I'm gonna give that person a big hug, no matter what.
Krissie, I think one of the most intriguing characteristics about this major championship, at least in the FPO division, there seems to be a running consensus among the players. You heard some of it during the press conference that this course is such that anybody can find themselves rising up and taking this down. The normal favorites, as it were, may not necessarily be the favorites this week. A lot of people have a real opportunity to make some noise during the course of this weekend.
Yeah, there's a lot of score separators on this course. I mean, if you have a great drive off the tee and you're clean and you don't hit a tree, I mean, you're set up for a birdie or an easy par. But man, if you hit one of those first trees and you kick into the rough out here, even scrambling for bogey is going to be hard. So, you know, it just all comes down to who's clean off of the tee and who can make their putts.
No doubt it's going to be an entertaining weekend, which you can follow along on the Disc Golf Network. We're also going to have coverage of a number of other divisions right here on the PDGA social media channels and at PDGA.com. We've also got more to cover before we get into this first day of action. So we'll be back from Austin, Texas right after this.
Hi everyone, I'm Des Redding, Hall of Famer. So excited with my new signature series disc, the GOAT. I use the GOAT for all sorts of shots. The big open field hyzers, Piston Annie with that strong flex and reliable fade, or on those windy days when you need that confidence, dead level, it's gonna slay that headwind. The GOAT, get out and throw.
Welcome to the PDGA Masters Disc Golf World Championships from beautiful Flagstaff.
Somehow I just like never satisfied with my work, you know, or practice hard enough. I always have questions with myself, so I'm just gonna throw and hope for the best.
Another easy birdie for Owen Scoggins.
You're now a 3-time world champion in Flagstaff, Owen Scoggins.
Welcome back to the 2024 PDGA United States Women's Disc Golf Championship from Austin and Round Rock, Texas. Grant Zellner alongside Krissie Fountain sitting here in Mint Discs headquarters. Mint, sort of the presenting sponsor, if you will, and of course, essentially the local operating committee putting this on is in effect Mint Discs. Talk about that labor of love and just the opportunity for a company like Mint Discs to be a part of such a special event.
Yeah, man, Mint has been around since 2017, and it's really just been kind of a slow burn to get to this point. You know, just taking the right steps and knowing timing and knowing the market and understanding, you know, when to make pushes. And when we put the bid in for this event, you know, disc golf was at its peak and it still is growing. And I'm just so excited for, you know, the opportunity that this gives Mint to kind of shine in the spotlight, because I feel like, you know, we work so hard day in and day out, and but we're also a little bit quiet about it, you know, like we're out there and stuff, but we're not just really like, you know, in your face, look at what Mint's doing. So this week is really our opportunity to shine, and I'm so happy for Zach. I'm so happy for Guy. I just can't wait.
Well, you did just mention a couple of your partners in crime. Zach Jansen, the tournament director here at the 2024 edition of this PDGA Major. Of course, we needed to get his thoughts heading into the event.
So if you've got 350 women, there's 200 to 250 guests coming with them as well. So we're really catering to 600 plus people. that have to be able to, get in here and handle it. So having these things for them to do, to go to the paint parties, go to the putting leagues, go to the flex starts that we're doing, it lets them experience what Austin is for us, especially these flex starts. Just getting to see everything that is Austin, Texas. Getting to we did I think a really good job of just providing you like, here's the best restaurants, here's the best places to go, because that's what's great about Austin is there's something for everybody to do here. So we've got to be able to show that off to people. For Mint Dis and Austin Beer Works, obviously for us, it's, we're trying to create a destination. This is a place we hope people want to come spend a whole weekend, come enjoy the brewery, enjoy the Mint Dis store, enjoy the course. So for Austin, I mean, I can't even put a number on what it's going to mean for just the community here to know we're kind of one of the hubs for disc golf now. And then, for all the other parks departments, they love these big events. They love getting 100 people out. So yeah, I'm excited and looking forward to starting.
Well, it's certainly no small feat coordinating an event of this size across a metropolitan area of this size in the Austin, Texas area with so many courses in play. I think if you went from one course at one extreme of the map to the furthest course the other way, that would be an hour drive or more. So we've got 350-ish players spread out over quite an area, but Austin can handle it. I don't know how many of our viewers are in tune with the disc golf scene in Austin, Texas, but it's no slouch. No. There are some serious courses here, some history in the area, and of course plenty of things to do when you step off the course, in the evening before you say head out into the course the next morning. As a matter of fact, the PDGA featuring a program called Disc Golf Destinations. We've shown a couple of areas so far in these features. So of course, Austin, Texas, coming soon to PDGA's social channels. Here's a little preview of some disc golf. We'll call it in the Austin, Texas area. It's a little south for those of you in the know. You'll say, wait a minute, this isn't quite Austin. It's close enough, all right?
Yeah.
And it's definitely
very fun.
Well worth the trip.
Absolutely.
Howdy y'all, we're out here at the Flying Armadillo in San Marcos, Texas. I've got Michael, course owner, Jay, and Dyer with me. Flying Armadillo is about 40 minutes south of Austin, a total gem of a place to play. So let's go throw some holes and you can see what we're talking about. This place is 25 acres. It also has a championship course. Today we're going to be exploring the Par 2 Gold Style course. Fabulous art installations, lots of fun shots. There's something for everybody here.
Hole 1, got to start here. Big obstacle in the way of the basket. You see down there, he's got some big teeth, menacing growl. This is the dinosaur hole.
Chance. Oh, I'm playing the Par 2 party.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Oh. Hole 8, the island hole.
That's what this little badge is for. I was the first in tournament play to actually have a better than perfect round as a Par 2, Par 36. I had 2 aces and 1 par for the better than perfect, getting the bounty on the gold course. Very proud of that.
Hole 9, Michael, at the sign hole here. How'd you get all these signs?
Oh, everywhere.
Everywhere.
A lot of internet action and yard sales and stuff like that.
Oh. Michael, tell us a little bit about the Flying Armadillo.
We have a one-stop disc golf facility here in San Marcos, Texas. We have 2 separate 18-hole courses, one of which is the Gold course, which is almost like putt-putt for disc golf. In addition to that, we have a full-size 18-hole course, Par 57. So you can come out and spend the day, start out on the short course and warm up, and then hop over to the big course, or some people like to play the big course, and then you're warmed up for aces on the short Gold course.
This hole and this course do such a good job of getting the magic of disc golf, and this is where I bring people who are absolutely brand spanking new to the sport, because whether they can throw it 50 feet or 500, this is just too much fun. I love this place.
Yes! 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 Hole 13. gimmickle.
Look at this thing.
That's the spot.
We're open 7 days a week, even usually on Christmas and Thanksgiving we're around here. The short course has night golf in case you want to play some night golf as well. Monday through Friday it's $5 a person, and that covers you for unlimited play for the whole day. And then Saturdays and Sundays is $10 a person. Kids 12 and under play for free 7 days a week.
It ought to be on everybody's bucket list, the Armadillo Disc Golf Course. You were just saying off camera there's another new hole there?
Yeah.
What, are you throwing through a wormhole or something?
They basically built this, it's like this grain silo type thing that they brought out, and they cut a hole in it, and like you throw into the hole, and then there's kind of like a slide, the disc goes down, and then it spits out into a basket. It is so cool. They're always making fun improvements out there. It is definitely a place to put on your disc golf bucket list.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So go ahead. We'll endorse it. No problem with that. The Armadillo 100%. Disc Golf Course, totally worth the effort and the drive to get down there. You saw a lot in that video, of course, Des Redding. Des's star is bright enough. There's no taking away from Des's history in the game, her accomplishments in the game. Yet somehow here in Texas, where she's a native, the star is even brighter. And Des, the gift that keeps on giving, her battle with Juliana Korver, it's a historic battle, so to speak, and it continues to go on here at events like the United States Women's Disc Golf Championship. Both of them multi-time PDGA major winners, both of them multi-time world champions, both of them experienced at this event, and now winning major championships in masters divisions, which is an area of growth in the game that I think is really special.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when I first started getting into competitive disc golf, it was the Paige and Katrina, you know, it was the era of Paige and Katrina always battling it out, and to know that, you know, the pioneers of that kind of really fun rivalry was Des and Juliana, and now they're both here playing in these age-protected pro divisions. What a fun battle is going to unfold this week.
We're going to have coverage here with the PDGA of some of those other divisions. The FPO is going to get plenty of attention on our partner network, the Disc Golf Network. But when it comes to some of those other pro divisions, those masters divisions, those junior divisions, and others, lots and lots of coverage coming your way via all of our social channels. We're going to make sure to spread the love as much as we possibly can with every camera that we can point at a player. We're going to make sure to tell you a lot of stories this week about different players and their disc golf journey en route to competing at this PDGA major. We'll be right back with some final thoughts from Austin, Texas.
Good job, buddy. Give me a high five.
I can't believe it.
You're up next.
Stay turning. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ooh. Wow.
Alan, inbounds.
That's exactly.
Unbelievable.
Some final thoughts as we work our way into day number 1 of the 2024 United States Women's Disc Golf Championships, a PDGA major. Grant Zellner and Krissie Fountain. Krissie needing to get to your tee time here in just a few minutes. So when I say final thoughts, I mean we've got just a few minutes to go. But we want to make sure, as I said before, to continue to spread the love and share the stories of so many players in all different divisions, including, of course, junior divisions. One of the most special aspects of this event, all of those junior divisions, friends seeing each other sometimes once a year, and getting together, seeing those friends, competing with those friends from all across the nation and indeed even around the world. We caught up with one representative of those divisions, MJ, yesterday during the press conference. Take a listen.
My teachers, they don't really know what disc golf is, so when I tell them I'm going for like a week or something, they're like, okay. But yeah.
I think there's a lot of kids playing disc golf that could also tell the same story, being one of the only kids that even knows what a frisbee is in their school. Are you the only kid at your school that plays disc golf, or do you have friends that do the same thing?
There's not really a lot of people that play disc golf. I'm mostly the only one. One of my PE coaches, he plays disc golf, so my dad and me and him are trying to start a disc golf club.
That's amazing. So it sounds like you're teaching your classmates as well. I know that you've done things other than working with the PE teacher. Does that excite you to share the sport that you love so much with people?
Yeah, I like to spread it around my school because not many kids know what that is, and when I tell them about it, they think it's really cool because they've never heard of a sport like that.
Well, being one of the only kids that knows disc golf in your school, but then you come here to the U.S. Women's and there's 340 plus women here. Is that really exciting for you to play with kids your own age?
Yeah, it's really cool to see young, strong girls from all over playing.
MJ here from the state of Virginia. Like so many players, a long journey to get here and to get to compete over the course of 4 days of action. That's the future of disc golf right there.
I mean, hey, that might be the next Kristen Tatar. We never know.
With those glasses, I'm thinking the next Cap merch.
Oh, I would definitely agree with that too. Those glasses were epic.
Well, speaking of the future of disc golf, we've got the near future coming up in just a matter of hours here today from day one of the 2024 edition of the United States Women's Disc Golf Championship. Some ways to watch. We've got, of course, coverage coming up later on today on the Disc Golf Network, beginning, of course, with Tournament Central, and then coverage of round number one, featured cards in the FPO division. But in addition to that, other things that you can watch on the PDGA's social media channels, including day one action from the FP40 division. Now, we're going to spread the love during the course of the week in terms of sending that crew out to cover different divisions. So day number one, you get your chance to watch FP40. And, of course, coverage on the Disc Golf Network and on PDGA's social channels, free for PDGA members. A little perk for you. Get a chance to watch all the different coverage and follow along, looking for your favorite players, of course, on PDGA Live. You can also follow Krissie on PDGA Live and see how her round goes. Where are you headed today?
Where am I headed?
Yeah, which course are you playing today?
I'm playing Sprinkle all week, baby.
Right here.
Right
okay,
here.
so you've got about
posted up all
I don't know,
week.
a 50-yard walk to the tee.
Yeah,
and,
that's about right.
Feeling warm?
Feeling warm, ready to go.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Well, if you can't be here, you can live vicariously through Krissie playing, or you can live vicariously through me watching players like Krissie play, which is fine with me. I'll enjoy trying to stay dry and watch you guys just tear it up out there.
No fun with. It's all good. Weather's looking great.
It's going to be a fantastic week. We'll be back with another live show about midway through the tournament to get you caught up on what you may have missed and set you up for the weekend's action as the storylines begin to take shape. But for now, the starter's pistol is in the air and we're ready to go.
Hey, that 5-minute rule might get me. I got to run.
All right, she's running. 5-minute rule. We don't want it to get the tournament organizer. That wouldn't be a good look.
No, probably not.
Not a good look. Stay with us on the PDGA social channels, YouTube, and of course the Disc Golf Network for continuing coverage of this PDGA major. It's from Austin, Texas, the 2024 United States Women's Disc Golf Championship. Follow along.